Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your full moon tarot reading for October. We have a full moon on October 6th. I've cleared space, shuffled my cards. We're going to ask what you need to release or what you're being asked to release in order to move forward, how to move forward, what's coming in for you, okay? So for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you might want to watch all three of those to gain more insight into what's coming in. And keep in mind that these are general readings, so take them as they resonate. All right, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. Hope there's not too much noise, guys. It is so beautiful outside. I wanted to leave the windows open, but it sounds like it might be too noisy. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Nice. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Aww. Release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Maybe you've been wounded before and you have walls of protection up. I get that. I think we can all relate to that. At some point in time in our lives, we've all been hurt. But maybe your wounding goes a little deeper. You need to open up the heart. Maybe there's something coming in where your heart is going to require your heart to be open in order to receive it. Let's see what we have from my healing oracle. We have it's okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. All right? Okay. Let me pull you some, I'm going to leave these over here. I'm going to pull you some tarot. Lay this out different. Maybe I can get more visibility here for you. I'm going to pull from my horror tarot. I've got my Halloween decks out. So let's pull from the horror tarot. See what's going on for Capricorn. Really? That's like a big chunk of... Let me see what they're... Oof, 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 oof. See what we have. Knight of Pentacles. Slow movement. Although this knight looks pretty much bound. He's not going anywhere. Talk about it at a standstill. 10 of Wands. Okay. End of a cycle. Laying the burdens down even. Or harvesting. Gathering. Reaping what's been sown. 10 of Wands. It could be a weight. We'll clarify with another tarot deck. Queen of Pentacles. Well, I like the Queen of Pentacles. She is confident, secure. She's caring and nurturing as well as abundant. Let's see what else we have. I'm having a hard time getting them apart. What the heck? Queen of Wands. Two queens. Queen of Wands now. Passionate, fiery, bold. Again, confident. Doesn't hesitate to go after what she wants. 4 of Wands, you know, and this is at the center. Very nice energy here, the 4 of Wands. Stability, security, happy home life. Could be marriage. 10 of Pentacles, abundance. Again, with the happy home life. I mean, it's the 10 of Pentacles is security. It's family. It's abundance in all areas. Ace of Swords. Clarity to move forward. All right. And then the 7 of Swords. Gathering up. Resources, information, doing the research. Analyzing, strategizing. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. There you go. The High Priestess. I like that. And on the bottom is the 6 of Wands. The victory card. The recognition and success. High Priestess. Intuition. It's also very balanced. The High Priestess energy. She's very balanced. Very intuitive. We're going to clarify with Santa Marta. Let's give it one more shuffle. All right, you have a lot of good cards on the table. A lot of good cards. This Knight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Interesting. That's a step up. So, with the Knight of Pentacles, we have a King of Pentacles. All right, that's a step up. The Knight is very slow moving, but very committed. I don't know if there's someone around you that is a Knight of Pentacles stepping into the King of Pentacles. Creating, let's get one more on this Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, please. Let's get one more here. Okay, we got a couple more. We got Strength and the Six of Swords, moving in a new direction. Strength. Maybe you're ready to let love in. He carries a chest. This one is bound, and this one is moving on, carrying the chest. So, becoming unbound and stepping into the authority, moving forward with his belongings. And this could be feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. Moving forward, Six of Swords, into calmer waters. Is this you tapping into your inner strength and stepping up your game? Shifting, changing direction? Let's see what we have on the Ten of Wands. The end of a cycle, beginning of a new. Seven of Wands. All right. All right. Setting healthy boundaries. Making your boundaries clear. Standing up for yourself. Speaking up for yourself. Setting limits on others. So making it clear what you will and will not permit. And you have temperance with balance. Again, balance, patience, peace, calm. Yeah, protecting your peace, your calm, your energies. You're stepping into a new side. I think you're stepping into this new cycle where you're open to receiving this love. You're ready to let love in. But you're setting these healthy, clear boundaries. Knowing your worth. Knowing your worth. With the King of Pentacles, there's authority. In fact, this is Capricorn, so yeah, you're stepping into your authority. Okay, Queen of Swords. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, 3 queens on here, on the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very intellectual, but she can be cold and indifferent. She can be, what do you want to say? Not considering others, just doing what she wants. Perhaps a need here to balance all aspects, the intellect, the passion, the abundance. Let's see more here. All right. You've got the World in the reverse, and then you have this Nine of Cups. You're turning the world upside down with your decision. I didn't know why that came in. Turning the world upside down just came in. It's weird that I just thought of that. That's not usually what I think of, but that's it looks like with the Six of Swords, You're choosing yourself. You're choosing your authority. You're choosing a new path for yourself. You're choosing to set healthy boundaries, stand up for yourself, and, know what you will and will not allow from others. What brings you inner fulfillment? You have the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, it's going to turn the world upside down. That's funny that... Okay. Because I really don't think it's closing you off to any possibilities, to anything new coming in. I think, if anything, it's going to open you up. Yes, you're turning things upside down because this is unexpected behavior from you. Who are these queens, though? What did they have to... All right. Who's the Queen of Swords? What is this Queen of Swords? Who is this? What's the Queen of... Wow, we have the Five of Swords and the King of Wands. Look at... It's like being trapped in these thoughts, these ideas coming in and not knowing which way to turn. And then you have the King of Wands. He's pointing to the way. Passions, desires. Interesting. Capricorn, there might be some ideas, thoughts that are coming in from people from the past, or people that, not necessarily just from the past, people that you've encountered on your journey who have planted these thoughts, these ideas in your head, and they're there, but they're not necessarily good. They're not necessarily helping you. This is the way. Follow your passions. Not those ideas that somebody else has planted in your head. Not those... Okay, hold on. Who's the Queen of Wands here? This Queen of Wands. Could be somebody, people around you with certain ideals that are... Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. All right, inner fulfillment. With the Queen of Wands, there's the Eight of Pentacles. There's that paying attention to details. There's putting in the work, the effort, in order to achieve your desired outcome. There's the Ten of Cups, the fulfillment, the abundance, the overflow. All right. You definitely have two queens around you. It looks like one of them is a good influence. One of them is not such a good influence, maybe. I don't... Interesting. All right. Four of Wands. Let's move on. Four of Wands. Pay attention to the ideals, the messages that you're picking up from others, their energy, their opinions. Nine of Swords and the Star. What? Why the Nine of Swords? You're in your head. Are you in your head? Nine of Swords, Five of Swords. It's like when you try and move forward, maybe these thoughts, these ideas come in and attack you. It's like an attack to your mind, creating an indecisiveness, a worry, an uncertainty of which way to go. So you have the Star, dreams, your dream fulfilled on the Four of Wands. And then the Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups in the reverse. All right. Somebody doesn't have emotions under control, maybe? Is this you or is this somebody around you? King of Cups, because the King of Cups in the upright is very in control of his emotions, very stable, very steady, knows how he feels, listens to his intuition, male or female, doesn't matter, it's just the card is male. Get your, maybe, looking at your thoughts, your idea, are your emotions and your mental state under control? Hierophant. Yeah, the way to do that is to connect with source, with higher self, not to neglect your spiritual life. Take the time for meditation, for going within, to connect with source, to gain a higher perspective and understanding, so that you can really see things and what's happening here. When new love comes in and presents itself, have you already worked through this so that you are ready to receive it? Have you already released these thoughts and ideas from others that have kept you guarded, closed off, fearful? The Emperor and the Two of Cups. Ooh. So this could be partnership, a union, something meant to come in for you, divinely appointed. A lot of times I will see this even as your relationship with your higher self. And that could be it too. It could be letting that love in, loving yourself, that love relationship with source, your higher self, with who you truly are, in balance. And the Emperor, stepping into your power and authority over your life. Again, stepping into your power. We had you doing that here with the King of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Oops. Ace of Wands. Love it. Six of Cups. 10 of Wands. Again. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of cards. 6 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. All right. 10 of Wands. Again, the end of... So something's coming to an end. It's time to put the burden down. It's time to begin a new cycle, one where you're open to love. You're ready to let love in. You've looked at these things. You've released these fears, these insecurities, these thoughts and ideas that maybe others have imposed on you. The Seven of Swords, you're looking at things and analyzing things and seeing where it is that this stuff is coming from and what it is that you need to let go of that's not serving you. Nice. 6 of Cups. Finding harmony and balance within yourself. Ace of Wands. A new beginning. New, passionate, fiery beginning. Knowing who you are, what you want, what you desire, and how to move forward in this new beginning. This is more balanced with the 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocal energy here. It could be just reciprocal energy between you and Source. An equal give and take. Realizing the love that is there for you, within you. It doesn't have to come from outside of you. And the 3 of Cups. This is community. It is celebration. So, as you realize your self-worth, as you deal with these things, as you realize what you need to release, to let go of, that you are worthy of the love, you're embracing yourself and loving yourself and being open to receiving that from others, in comes the community. I like this. Intuition. Let's the High Priestess. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Source says, yeah, I meant what I said. Intuition. Tap into your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. Connect with your higher self to gain an understanding of who you are, of why you believe the things you believe, what's influencing you, what is coming from others that you maybe are being asked to release so that you can move forward in something more fulfilling, more loving, more passionate. I like this. And the Queen of Cups. The only queen that hasn't showed up yet. And here she is, closing off the reading. Balanced emotions, in touch with your feelings, listening to your intuition, guided by your intuition. Very caring, loving, nurturing, but balanced and self-loving. I like that. I like this reading. All right, let's put this over here. Let's get you some oracle in closing. Moonology. Oh my goodness. All right. We have don't let pride get in your way. So if something is not serving you, are you willing to release it, even if you have to swallow your pride to do so? Your commitment is being tested. Commitment to self. Honoring self. Are you willing to honor yourself at all costs? That can be a difficult thing to do. The end of a tough cycle approaches. The end of a tough cycle. Laying down the burden, moving forward in something new. Something more passionate, more fiery, more desirable. Working through your fears. Working through those fears. Because those fears may be imposed on you from somebody or something outside of yourself. They're not serving you. They're not in your best and highest. Let me pull from the manifestation deck. We have the Capricorn, please. Speak your world into being. Ooh, I like that. Speak your world into being. Yes. Our thoughts, our words, our actions, everything affects our world, what transpires in our world. Is everything you speak, everything you do in alignment with who you are and what you want to create? Self-regulation, self-regulation. In touch with self, balancing emotions again. Balancing all things, really. Self-regulation is having everything, looking at every part of your life. Is there balance? Is there balance in emotions? Is there balance in your spiritual world, your work world, your personal life, your relationships? And you have purity. Move forward with pure intentions, knowing Spirit's got you. And look at this, the moon and the cloth is over her eyes, she can't see, but she's in touch with intuition, listening to that higher guidance, that intuitive guidance. I like that. I'm gonna pull you some of these. And we'll get you some runes. Well, okay. Chunk of cards. All right, so we have the true friendship. True friendship survives long absences. We did have the Six of Swords, which may indicate you going somewhere. True friendship will survive any long absence. If you need to take a journey or whatnot, those that support you, that are for you, that relationship will survive despite any distance that is created by this this new, because you also had the Ace of Wands. You could be moving into an entirely new direction for yourself as you're discovering this, as you're coming to these realizations of what you need to release. We all have a price we're willing to pay. Yeah. Learn to see things in a positive light, not negatively. There's those thought patterns. If they're not serving your highest good, if they're not, if they're not shining light, if they're not positive, if they're not exalting, release them. You know, think positive. And I'm not saying, I'm not one of those, oh, just think positive and things are going to be great for you. But it really helps our attitude, where we're at, and how we move forward when we're in a positive state of mind. All right, let's play some moons. Capricorn. We have Laguz. This is lake. It is flow or current. It is going with the flow, being flexible, allowing things to flow. It can also mean purification. You had purity here. So keeping your intentions pure and just going with the flow. Allowing things to transpire. Opening up to love. Allowing for flow. Okay. We have the moon here. Lean into the mystery of things. Things may be uncertain. Lean into it. Lean into this transition that you're going through. This end of a cycle, beginning of a new. And listen to your intuition. Let it guide you. And we have Gibo, which is gift. It is the equal exchange of energies. It is that balance, equal give and take. Can also be you're getting gifts from somebody, or your spiritual gifts could be coming in as you're working through this and releasing the thoughts and ideas that aren't really yours. They've been put there by somebody else and they've held you back. And then we have Sawillow, which is positive enthusiasm, vitality. This is your inner drive. This is things coming to a happy conclusion. It is your success. As you move in the flow, trust, source, universe has got you, and your success is coming in. I really like this for you, Capricorn. All right. If you like the reading, if it resonates, hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonated with you. Even say hello. Let me know where you're watching. If you want to become a part of this community, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to be notified of future readings. If you want a personal reading, there's a link in the description box to my website. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Be blessed.